Hello everyone! Today I'd like to introduce you to a mouth-watering dish, Chinese braised pork belly. This traditional delicacy boasts tender and succulent pork belly that has been slow cooked to perfection in a rich and flavorful sauce. So slow cook allowing the flavors to infuse and enhance the meat's natural taste. Braised in the fragrant sauce, combining the sweetness of the sugar and the richness of the soy sauce. This method ensures the meat becomes incredibly tender, while the sauce thickens and caramelizes, resulting in a delectable glaze that coats every bite. And it's a true embodiment of a Chinese cuisine. So when choosing pork belly for this dish, look for a piece that has a good layer of fat running parallel to the meat. The fat layer adds incredibly flavor and juiciness to the dish when it melts during the braising process. Additionally, the lean meat should be well marbled, as the intermingling of the fat throughout the meat ensure a luscious and a melt in your mouth texture. First, we'll cut pork belly into 2 inches square shapes, then we're going to blanch pork belly. Add a few slices of ginger, 2 whole scallions, 2 tablespoons cooking wine, 2 to 3 star anise, and enough water to completely cover the meat. Then on medium heat, we're going to blanch this meat for about 10 minutes. This step helps to eliminate any impurities and then remove any unwanted odors that might be present in the meat. Rinse and clean with warm water after blanching is complete. After cleaning the pork belly, then add them to a wok without any oil. This will help the pork belly to slowly brown and render out its own fat. Make sure to flip the pork belly slices and brown all sides to ensure even browning. And this process is on medium heat for about 3 to 5 minutes to allow for gradual browning and rendering of the fat. While pork belly is slowly brown, let's prepare braising sauce. This is a fairly simple sauce. We just need 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 2 tablespoons dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, and 1 tablespoon cooking wine. Then give a good mix and set on the side. After about 3 to 5 minutes, the pork belly is well browned with all sides. Now let's get our spices ready for braising the pork belly. And today I'm using about 2 tablespoons of rock sugar. You may also use white or brown sugar for the dish. And then we also needed 2 to 3 bay leaves, 1 cinnamon stick, 2 star anise, and 2 scallions, whole scallions, 5 to 6 slices of ginger. I'm also going to add a few pieces of red dried chili, but dried chili is total optional. Now that everything's ready, let's begin with melting the sugar in the hot oil first. Add 2 tablespoons neutral oil in the wok, then add rock sugar on medium heat, slowly melting sugar as you stir consistently. And be cautious and not to overcook the sugar as it can quickly turn bitter. Once the sugar starts to lightly bubble, then add the pork belly. Toss them around to ensure that they are evenly coated with the sugar. Then add all spices in, toss around for about 2 minutes to bring out aroma from all spices. After toss around for about 2 minutes, noticeably the color turned to glossy brown, and now we can add braising sauce in. Ooh, it already smells so good here. I'll give a little bit of stir here to make sure all pork belly pieces submerged evenly in the sauce. Now we're going to add warm or hot water, completely cover the meat, and make sure to add enough water to braise for at least 1 hour on medium-low heat. So try not to add additional water during slow braising to maximize the concentration of flavors and maintain the richness of the meat. After add water, bring to boil first, then cover, slowly braising on medium-low heat. After 1 hour, you have the option to add pre-boiled eggs into the dish, either chicken eggs or quail eggs. This step is often seen in authentic Chinese braised pork belly recipes. It contributes to the rich and flavorful taste. The eggs absorb the delicious juice from the braising process, giving a deep infusion of flavors. Now we're going to cover with a lid and continuing cook for additional 30 to 45 minutes. I usually will transfer dish into a clay pot after 1 hour initial braising process. Clay pots are known for their excellent moisture retention and ability to seal in flavors, ensure that the pork belly remains tender and succulent. The slow and steady heat distribution in the clay pot contributes to the tender texture and intensifies the flavors of the braised pork belly. You can also use a cast iron pot. It offers similar benefits to the clay pot. Or simply continue cooking in the same pot. Just make sure to reduce the heat to medium-low and let pork belly simmer gently in the same pot. This allows the flavor to melt further, creating a more concentrated and a robust taste. I guarantee the outcome will be equally flavorful and satisfying. The ultimate key is to maintain a gentle and consistent heat to ensure the pork belly becomes tender while the flavors continue to develop and intertwine. Once the braised pork belly is ready, you have the option to enjoy it right away if you can't wait to savor its deliciousness, or let the pork belly soak in the pot overnight to marinate in its own juices and sauces overnight. That will result in an even more pronounced and complex flavor. There you have it, guys, Chinese braised pork belly. I hope you enjoyed this process. If you like my video, please subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. Enjoy and happy cooking. Until next time, cheers!